right. See, everybody's back. It was that easy. You guys are like, whoa, a lot of stuff on the table. That's facts. Let me get cleaned up for our third box or our second box. You were like third box, Coil. We'll flip this the lighting around, make it all clear for you guys. You guys don't need me no more. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to start this next box. All right, we're gonna go as fast as we can. All right. 1 sec. I'm running as fast. I'm hustling. I'm hustling and bustling. You know, my hands don't look like they're moving that fast. My brain is. That's too funny, DJ. All right. No, no auctions. No auctions, Bitcoin Jesus. We're just ripping now. So we already did our sales, our auctions. I'll run some giveaways. So let me run a quick giveaway right now. A little givey. We'll do S2 sticker pack. I know I'm never gonna hear the end of this from my friend. This entertains me a bit, but oh, it's gonna be, there we go. Yep. We'll run 5. Beautiful. There's only 3, 2. All right. Let me hit you guys with the givey. S2 sticker pack givey. Get in there. Oh, it better not. See, it's gonna focus, but it won't do that. Cool. You guys know what's up. We're back at it. It should have been that way the whole time. You guys don't want to see my face anyways. We were good without that. Once again, congrats on the POW CB. Gorgeous. I'll tell you, Bitcoin Jesus, don't worry. There's going to be more opportunities. Do not worry. We have many more boxes to hunt. But we're going to get started with box number 2 and send it. You guys have been waiting a long time. I really appreciate you guys holding on. What is it already? 5:14. All right. You guys think that we won't do speed rips, but we'll definitely cook. I think I could do 3 boxes in an hour and 15 minutes. That might be a stretch. Skater, you're going to be my best friend after this. We're going to be OBS Rip and Sip Happy Hour buddies. 4 p.m. daily. Hopping on here. What up? Crane and Kim, we are live. We're back. What up? CG NAR, we are ripping $5,000 worth of Bitcoin trading cards. 24 packs. The spots have been bought. So at this point, I'll flip these around. And let me get for y'all. Show that off kindly. I'm going to do one other thing here. Since you don't need to see me, just move my lighting around. I'll also clean this up just a sec. Perfect. All right. Reminder, there's a giveaway, free entry. That's for an S2 sticker pack. Get after it. 88 King, what's going on, Skater, World of Rusty? We're live. It took us a minute, but we're live. Not just live, we're thriving. Again, this is the Coil Breaks re-live. We're going to re-raid and go re-live with it. All right. Best of luck to everybody. Y'all already know what's good with, let me just double check the orders. I want to make sure. Otherwise, I can just stack these. 2 seconds, chat. Is on this Series 2 box. All right, whatever. I'm not going to do that. Not going to worry about it right now. We got education. We got Shamory. We got the CIC on the orange. Yup. What up? What up, greatness? We've got the halving on the silver. Private versus public key. We got Damus. What's going to be behind it? I didn't know it was an orange, but it's going to be a missed Bitcoin. I thought somebody would cop that spot. I thought that was priced decently for the odds of getting at least two. I think it was 2.77 per warrior. I might be capping, but I thought that was it. Oh, chat. You guys are going to have to sit for a second while I cut these packs. There's an order of operations we do here. You guys know that. Yeah, world. Get them hype. I'm excited for the artists that are in these packs to really embrace card art or art around the cards. You know, it's um, in my opinion, something that's really cool about trading cards is what people do with them after the fact, right? And it's the collector journey, right? There's people that love cleaning it, that love organizing it, finishing the sets, and then there's those creatives. They just love doing what they can with the different materials. Custom cards are some of my favorite things. I don't spend a ton of money or time looking at them, but I definitely appreciate those that create them in the spirit of artwork, creativity, and y'all just having fun, right? I think that's why we're in trading cards, is all of us feel like, I would say a kid again, but we might have kids in the chat. Who made the art? I will tell you here in a sec. We got Aladdin and Wolf or Deer. Bitcoin Jesus, killing it on the giveaway. There we go. We got the sticker pack S2 for you, bro. Love it. I don't know. Somebody look them up. I don't know who Wolf or Deer is, but you bring a good point, Jonas. Even KB has been slipping, appreciating Series 3 in all of its glory. I'll tell you, when Series 2 came out, you could not pass something by me that I did not. Or at least I thought I didn't know. Series 3, we've been ripping packs so quickly. I haven't taken the time to really soak it in. And I've been saying that since my first box. I was gonna say, if you found them on Twitter or something like the bit, definitely hang in there and shoot that link in the chat so people can go give her a follow. That's something that chat I think is I'm gonna be introducing to Wolf or Deer, DEAR. And something I'm adding to the KB website is going to be backgrounds on the artist, backgrounds on all the cards. You're going to, when I think of what the internet should be for collectible communities, I promise you it is far beyond what the internet's capabilities are today or what's offered. I don't know if that's the youth in me, that's the collector in me. Once again, good luck, everybody. But that's where it's like, when I think about what we could do with the website, KB's website, because I have Liberty, I don't have control over the Bitcoin trading card website. But with KB's website, it's like, we could have all the artists listed, featured, right? You could filter on them. You could say, which cards did Aladdin make? You could just collect the cards that Aladdin made. When you go to conferences or events, there's an economic hitman. It's going to be 220 out of 500. When you go to just share education. Oh, see, these are. I wish it's kind of like penny sleeves are kind of like that bag at the grocery store where like you don't know which way they open. At least that's for me for sure. No. Wolf or deer. OR. It's 3 words. I know. For what it's worth, Jonas, I wouldn't know that either. That's a unique name. We got the economic hitman on the orange. Greatness, these are going to you, right? I didn't get to double check who bought all these base, but we've got what is that going to be, an ultra rare? There's their Lightning Network. There you go, nice on the 292 out of 500 on the Lightning Network. Are you guys cool? Don't shame me for not top loading the cards that y'all don't own. We're going for an hour and change. Crane, you can comment. If Crane comments, Kyle, top load those, I'll top load them. Oh, who bought that spot? Let me pull that back up. There we go, chat. There we go, chat. We're getting hot. Getting warmed up. Hot as hot. Is that DJ baby? I'm going over. I'm just pulling it. I want to see so I can celebrate with you. I'm sure it's DJ. He needed it, right? I think you were hunting that. Yeah, it is. There you go, DJ. Bang, bro. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Bang, bang, bang. Love it. We got that epic ice. 37 out of 112. That's a win. Beautiful. Beautiful card. As soon as I move the materials, we move the top loaders, but we're back at it. Nice. That'll get its own. That should get its own stand. I got stands all around, but not in front of me, so we'll keep ripping and I'll get to it later. Do one of that. There you go. All right, congrats, DJ. Yes, sir. You asked for some heat, DJ. I told you. Well, you told me, and I said, absolutely. We're pulling heat today. You went off in that break on Thursday. I know it was tough. It's tough when you full send it and the gods don't reward you. This break, what is this going to be? Yellow? A little warrior-esque? Who's it? There's going to be an Ella. I'm trying to secure trade night at AG, at Crane, at everybody else with the Bitcoin Student Network, number 140 out of 500. They're hosting at the Venetian. I don't know if it's sponsorship money. I don't know if it's size. We're going to try to figure that out. You guys can peek peek that beautiful, beautiful color orange. No, I'm kidding. It's purple. But that's also gorgeous. That's lovely. It's nice because I don't have to overreact to these cards of like athletes and rookies that are, trash to an extent. I can just say, look at how gorgeous this card is because it's literally a piece of art, right? And I can say that over and over and over again because the art stays as beautiful as it was the first time I saw it. That's beautiful. I love that foil. What up, Sunnyside? We're just ripping some Bitcoin trading cards. Coil breaks here. It's a Friday happy hour sesh. Hope you're having a good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you're tuning in from. Are you familiar with the project? If you're not, I think have I seen you in here? We got 6 Palas. All right, perfect. Still sad. Forgot my Luke. What do you mean you forgot Luke? When yeah. It's always when you meet people when they're not, or you meet people when you don't have your photo op, your items right. I'd never actually seen a photo of Luke. I think you were the first one that we got CBDC. Sunnyside's coming from. Is that Cardsmiths? Anybody AG says hi to, I go, what up? Cardsmiths community represent, if so. I need AG. Who's the Cardsmiths breaker that's most like me, that doesn't have the buzzers? Have you guys ever seen that? That was a little trip. I've never seen it flipped upside down. What up, new to the game? Welcome. Friday afternoon happy hour. We got 4 boxes. We're ripping $5,000 worth of product today. Chasing after some big fish. Some might call whales. I just call them big fish. Nice. Rison's 220 out of 500. Oh, there you go. All right, Sonny. Well, you're in the boat of a few of us. I won't say everybody. I like some of... I definitely like the community that they built. I would say I'm a purist card collector. I'm a purist collector at large. And what does that mean? It's a collectible is for me, right? It's first of all derived from a creator. Somebody put that work into it. Something put work into it. at some point in time, and in the Bitcoin way. And I knew this. I knew that I was a purist before Bitcoin, but it definitely makes sense as to why. That's 489 out of 1,000 Papier mark. But as a purist, it's like, when it comes to collectibles, well, you can see right through, right? Some of, whether it's cars and alterations and the way they do, no offense to EVs and automatics and V4 turbos. But anyways, I want my V8 stick. I want to burn some gas. I want to see that thing rev. That's pure to me. As soon as you start making concessions, your collectible becomes a little less special to me. 219 out of 500. But I do think what Cardsmiths has done really well, right? It's the magic of the pack rip. And their pack rip is pretty special in terms of you could win a Bitcoin. That's pretty fire. I mean that very seriously, that just that aspect alone is enough to get people to rip. What is this? Is this what I think it is, chat? That's going to be, what do y'all think that is? I think I know what it is, but I also don't know. It's not a rare. Nice try, nice try. You think it's Pepe? What if it's a villains? But it might be a made Dax. Bang. That was also my second guess. Beautiful. We got Study Bitcoin 143 out of 210. Very, very nice. That's going to DJ, right? W. DJ pulling it off. This box is for you, bro. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Way to work. You put in that research, you put in that time, DJ. That's all for you. That's reaping your riches right there. All right. Almost halfway through this box. This is so much easier, chat, when there's not a camera going lazy eye on me. Tunester. I hope you guys don't mind not seeing me either. You guys see enough of me. There we go on the Kenny. Nothing crazy. I think Kenny and Chris are going to be at Bitcoin Vegas. We're going to find out. Make sure we come prepared. As I said, I'm excited to hopefully do something around autographs and charitable work. I definitely am going to get autograph cards and a collection of it. I'm trying to figure out who is most likely to be interested in what cards and what sort of work in terms of where the proceeds could go, what sort of things that we could do to benefit the different communities inside and outside of Bitcoin. KB is still got a foot cam. Nah, you can't see my foot. Oh, yeah, you can see my foot. Damn. Why'd you have to say that, Skate? Nah, I'm kidding. That's why we got socks on. Ross is coming to Vegas. That is so exciting. World, you sent that. I appreciate you sending that a Telegram because that was a great thing to see before. I needed a fire emoji it, but I was distracted. But that was fantastic to see. It's, I met his mom. Was it 21? It was definitely 22. But, we have a picture with his card right after it came out for Series 2 together. She signed it. We donated. I think it was over 1 million sats. I'm going to read off. That's Be Your Own Bank, number 292 out of 500. That one's actually deserves a top loader. Apologies. Hey, Bandito. How we doing, bro? I hope it's not too late. I hope you're enjoying some good beer. I don't know. It's the weekend. I forget on Whatnot where I say this is a child-friendly stream. Maybe I should just make it not and put explicit content. But I think talking about alcohol goes under appropriate terms. Is this going to be, chat, where are we at? Where are we at with that? Oh, that's what I thought. We didn't get one box. We didn't get one this box, chat. I'll stop throwing it around. We got two. Bang. Love that. Love that. Bitcoin B Satoshi 143 going over to AG. Congrats, AG. Great rip. Very, very nice rip. It does get more beautiful every time. The more you look at it, it's just stunning. His artwork. I wanted to buy that limited edition book. I don't know how much it cost. I think it was pretty hefty. I'm not a big book guy either. Sunnyside, that's great. That's deserving of me just screenshotting that to appreciate that moment, because that's what we're all about. I think this project in general, besides the education, just the artwork, the storytelling, and it's not all art. All of our art. This is gonna be a blue. We got fiat currency, but spreading the artwork of others. It's. I think that's something that's incredibly beautiful. The regular book is fire. All right, then I'm getting the regular book because, right? Isn't the book pretty? He's got one left. He said. I was like, that definitely created a little bit of FOMO. I was like, I'm definitely out my ass spending on Bitcoin trading cards, but I do love supporting other Bitcoin artists. So let's see what we got back here. It's looking like a villain. It is. We got scammers. Nothing crazy on the scammers. But we got 2 artists in this and a Bitcoin out of 112. That's going to be 220 out of 500. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. Hey, D, if you're watching, say what's up. We got IMF. We got Cold Card. Oh, beautiful inflation. That's going over to our boy Greatness. I'm assuming that's a boy, but over to our mans. That's less gender specific. Those come back to back all the time, chat. I'm so curious how that gets collated. I mean, that just doesn't make sense to me. Personally, it confuses the hell out of me. 140 out of 500, James Lavish. I'd be curious what you guys know about that. Hey, greetings, Bandito. Has anyone pulled number 147 yet? The one of one? I can pull up what one of ones have been pulled. You know what is a good addition to my one of one table is the card numbers. So I appreciate that, but I don't know what odds don't add up. AG. Just want to make sure that I did the math right. I didn't cuck y'all, but we got the two artists in a box. Yeah. I mean, what that means is that another box likely, in the case doesn't have one. That's what happened to me in that last stream. 218 out of 420 on the Chris Cyborg, going over to Comic. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, fortunately, AG, when you do a 4-box break, even if you get a box that doesn't have an artist, if you get a box that's got 2, it kind of evens out. The only thing is when you do a 4-box break and then you go get 2 and you get singles after. There's Sailor on the base. Very nice. Jeff Booth, you got Sailor on the gold. Very nice. I don't know if anybody bought that. We got the Silvers, Tyranny, and Papier Mark, and the Education, and the Ella Huff. This is going to be, give me a freedom fighter here. What do we think that's going to be? That's going to be John. You got John. Mr. John Adams. Freedom. Waving the flag of freedom. Take a moment to appreciate that back. Children should be educated and instructed in the principles of freedom. That's facts. 207 out of 210. AG. We'll see if it's for sale again. I'm not ripping my own product, chat, but I will definitely hit me up post-show if there's anything that you guys didn't buy in terms of spots. See, this is what I'm talking about. Not worth it. Just clip the corner. You guys can see that color. That's what I'm talking about. That's my feedback to Aladdin for Series 4. Great Series 3. Series 4, let's just hide that back. We got Inflation, Toonster. There's a beautiful gold. Inflation. We got Confessions of an Economic Hitman. Bob Marley, what's back here? That's going to be a blue. We got Canadian dollar on the blue. See, now we're cooking, chat. Now we're cooking. We got no auctions left. We're just ripping wax the rest of the night. We got 16 people on the stream. I'm going to run a giveaway here in a second after we get through this box. So stay tuned in. We'll run for the fig pin. That's nice silver. We got purples here. What's behind this? What's behind that? A villain. The Who. Nothing too crazy from The Who. I wonder who works at The Who. 220 out of 500. I don't wonder that much who works at The Who, but I wonder how you wind up working at Who. I wonder how you wind up working at the WEF and the IMF for what it's worth. I could go through all of them. We got education on the silver and free market capitalism. Seed signer here. All right, it's going to be a sideways. It's going to be a get based. All right, we got one pack, last pack mojo. This has been a solid box of 210s and the 112. Let's see what remains, chat. One pack, last pack mojo. Yeah, I think honestly it's just go deliver it down. Go 3,000 feet into the earth, 5,000 feet into the earth, and hand off your resume. That's pretty crazy to be thinking about on a Friday night stream, but it's just facts. We got a little sparkle here. Oh, sideways. That's going to be a sideways Bitcoin mining. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get it. 292 out of 500, chat. Very nice. All right, we're going to run a giveaway. I'm going to get organized. Guys, you already know. Thankfully, it's actually really nice. I don't have to keep these two organized because you guys bought all the rights ahead of time. And it's for all 4 boxes. But I will keep them separate so that I can take photos afterwards. We wound up with Bitcoin, shout out DJ, and also DJ. Oh, sorry, and also DJ. Then we wound up with shout out AG, let's go. We wound up with John Adams, one of y'all. I got my clicker. Oh, locked me out. Chris Cyborg and Be Your Own Bank. Take a pause there. Chat, we're just getting started. We're just heating up. We're hunting whales for the next hour. Let me get this giveaway going. We'll get you guys a fig pin if you don't have it. I was going to say raise your hand if you don't have a fig pin. Some of you guys, I think they shipped out with quite a bit. But if you guys don't have them, now is that time. I got a few to give away. So we'll get this set up here for you. All right. Oh, I'm not going to show you my password. That would be crazy work. You need the white. The white is hard to come by. I don't know how I got that. That is a good question as to how I wound up with the white. Oh, I didn't realize I can just do it on my phone, chat. I don't even need it. We're going to hit you with this fig pin. I'm going to have to move this POW. We've got one more after this. Warriors vs. Villains. We'll put the Bitcoin card up there on a card stand. We got that box. There's the fig pin. I'm a big fan of them. I mean, I think long term that news desk. I really wanted to buy that magazine. It's pretty expensive, which means I will not be buying that magazine. But chat, fig pin is live. Hop in there. You guys know what's up. If you don't know it, Newsweek, famous magazine. I think it's 2014. I might be capping. Should know all the details. But Collect and Hodl, great guy. Made some limited edition. There's a black and a white one. Oh, so the white one's still on the website. There you go. But that one is going to be for y'all to go chase after. All right. 2 seconds. I think we're all good to run. Dope. All right, chat. Everybody good to go on that third box? Ready to keep hunting? Sure as hell I am. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these boxes. Again, I've got Lord knows how many. But you can never have enough Bitcoin trading card product. I just think the artwork's sick. Again, I don't know. Is that hoarding material? Like, am I at the point of hoarding? We got 7 of you guys of the 16. Make sure you get in there. I want y'all to walk away with, or at least have the chance to walk away with something cool, even if y'all are not bidding or winning any of these cards tonight. I don't remember these packs being so tight in here for what it's worth. When I used to, in my old days of ripping S3, before 40 boxes later. Take it there. Set it there. Very nice. All right, chat. We're getting into it. Into the thick of things. Don't be going. Do you have the silver foils from the... Yes, I do, sir. I have them separated right to the right of my screen. The silvers from the second box are on the left. I can show you. I got post-it notes as well, so there's no confusion. I was going to say, AG, I used to rip these packs, S2, rip them wide open without cutting them. And people used to cut them, and I was like, wow, that was so, like, manicured. Such a manicured experience to cut your packs with scissors versus rip them, right? It's rip and wax, right? You don't say cutting scissors wax, right? Cutting wax with scissors. Bandito, yo, if you're out, great to see you. Great to have you in here. Thank you, brother. We're hunting 101s. Appreciate the best wishes. We're also hunting a whole lot more. But we got 10 of the 16 in the giveaway chat. Bandito had to head out. I guess they took his giveaway with him maybe, but that'd be rude. We got 16 people. Should I boost myself? I think we're gonna... Does it sell better when I'm not in the view POV? Bro, no, I have not hit a 101 AG. I have ripped... Maybe I haven't ripped as many as I thought. I've ripped close to 30. Maybe more. I'm trying to do the math. I mean, it's... I think it's 30. It'll be like 29, 28. I think it's 41 boxes for a 1-of-1. I was going to say, it is definitely due. We got 11 in here. 41, yeah, that's what I thought. See, and that's what... Did Crane say that these odds were on BTCTC? Did he put that in like the... Oh, they might be in the... They're in the... what, that file? That's like the... It's not the set checklist, and it's not the like map. I don't know. Or HODL. If they are, the guidebook, that's what it's called. Yeah. See, it's still not organized in a way that I would like it to be organized for what it's worth. But we'll do that over at KB. That's an excellent question. That's a fantastic question, Sunnyside. Everybody for the fig pin, good luck. Crane, we got Kimrout. Let's go. Let's go. Kimrout F. We got the fig pin. I'm hyped for that. All you. Beautiful. We'll set that up here. I'm going to pull up the KB website just one sec so I could answer that. I want to see. Because the thing about Series 3's 1-of-1s are they're not all the cards. Like, it's not a 1-of-1 of a card in the set. For example, Pepinardo's card is, and I'll show you, I'm just looking at right there is that set checklist, but I can't really get the zoom. We've had the Exit the Rat Race, Madex Return, and Villains pulled. I know Fake McAfee from Pepinardo is something a lot of people are looking for. I know the Satoshi Nakamoto would be massive. I personally, I love the private key versus public key so much. That might be my one. I don't know what the POW one of ones look like, but I'm sure they're sick. I've absolutely no doubt. They're super sick. There is a warrior on the floor. That's one that I dropped. And it's a base from the second box. I'm making sure that they'll be replaced, or I'll just do it right now, actually. I'll stack it. I don't want to give somebody a base that I dropped on the floor. For the point of the stream, we'll clean that up, though. There you go. All right. We'll give them back a warrior. A booth. A booth will do. All right. 4 of them don't have any other kind. See, that's the type of research, that information that needs to be displayed. This is the 3rd box. You got the 4th right there. We've got some of the bigger hits behind me. Of course, we'll put them out so that chat can see where we're at. There we go. Absolutely, you're good. You're good. I don't know how. See, it's beautiful. I guess the camera's beautiful when it's like this, and it's a little less beautiful when it's far away. Actually, 2 more seconds. What up, Huddle? We're back. The Satoshi Samurai 1 of 1. See, I know it's got images for some of them, but not all of them. Or that's not true. It's got variations for some of them, not all of them. Now I want to pull up the guidebook, chat. See, this is what, as soon as OBS stops being rude to me, then we'll be able to pull up that guidebook. Yeah, I know it does. There's a sailor base, chat. That's how we start. We start hot. We start hot on the base. We got Jeff Booth. We got the gold sovereignty, free market capitalism, and the papier mark on the silver, rumble on the purple, and the CBDC. This is going to be a blue Canadian dollar. As soon as I say we start hot, there goes the Canadian dollar. And to chat's point and to Crane's point, this is what you avoid. If there's ever just even the smallest fray, it clips, and it's just, it definitely doesn't help. All right, so now Crane, you're getting me distracted. You're definitely distracting me, wanting me to look up that guidebook. But if I look it up, I can't really show you guys it, so it's all right. You guys can go look it up. Leave me hanging. I'll look forward to it later in the night. All right, we got 5:50 p.m. here in Pacific time. Chat, I think we're going to do just fine. I think we're going to be done here in about an hour and... No, not way less than an hour. What are we talking about? What do we think this is? Is that going to be a freedom fighter? What is this? Who's the red? There we go, the Nelson. Nelson on the freedom fighter. I do have the physical book. I'm also cabbing there. I have 2 physical books. Oh, bro. Skater, you're putting me on blast for not even thinking of that. Chat. We're just talking about it. I gotta show you the one of them. Because I know exactly where the physical book is. All right, for anybody wondering, this is the guidebook for Series 3. This should be out all the time. Right? Some lettering, some interesting stuff. I'm not going to go through that. We got the epics, the 21 clubs. You guys already know, but we're interested in the back. Oh, those do look clean. All right. For a second here, we appreciate... Is it going to zoom? No, it's not. It's not going to focus either. That's okay. We got Newsweek, that's sick. The halving doesn't really have... That's sick. Private versus public key, also super sick. Which one's courage? Oh my God, Satoshi limit. You weren't kidding, Crane. That looks sick. It's interesting. There's the 1 of 1 in the top there. Oh, and the Apex card. And I mean, yeah. Now that you guys say that, what are y'all's? Put in the chat. I mean, that's dope. Those are sick. All right. Well, we'll keep that around if anybody wants to take a look at that again. And we'll keep ripping. We'll keep ripping. We got Nelson as our hottest pull out of the second pack of box number 3 of a 4-box break. 17 people on the stream. Appreciate all you tuning in on the Friday evening. I'm gonna go here just for the point. I'm gonna promote the stream. Run 15 minutes. No, yeah, we'll just do that. How do we do this? For sure. Done. Easy. Peasy. Boom. And we're boosted. It feels like a turbo just attached to the back of you. Pull the Pepe McAfee. It would be wicked if, with all this 1 of 1 talk, it's coming out in like the next pack. I'd be pretty hype about that. We got Newt. I gotta read off. Now that we got people coming in the stream, should be sleeving. But 140 out of 500. For what it's worth, Crane did not speak up, which means we got permission. We got permission, chat. We got who? We got the simplest Bitcoin book. It's definitely not best practice, but we're also KB. We do things differently around here. We got Hope. We got Courage. We got Kenny. We got Newt. All right. It's going to be a villain. It's going to be Scammer. Oh, it's not. I thought it was going to be Sideways. The MIC. Very nice. MIC number 220 out of 500 on the villain. All right. For the case, guys, we're chasing big. We just opened up a case. And we're going through half of it. It's crazy to see what these biggest hits are. I love that. I mean, that full case break was a lot, I'll tell you. So you guys know, here comes an ultra rare. And there's the halving. There's the halving, 3 boxes in. I'm sleeving it just because it's super sexy. I think this card is just gorgeous. I'm going to have to look at who did this. What up, Lupe? Lupe. We got 292 out of 500 on the halving. We'll slide that there. Very sexy. We got Bitcoin, Sound Money. We got our base. We got economics here. James Lavish. We got 2 silvers and our purples. It's going to be a Jeff Booth. Nothing crazy, but Booth on the loose. 140 out of 500. I always want to be the guy that knew dad jokes. I'm not. I'm also not a dad. I don't know at what point dad jokes come into play, but I also am from the Midwest, and there's a restaurant that rhymes. They call your number 79, not in time. No, but they would make it where it's like, you are in time, bro. And that always made me excited to pick up my meal. I want to be rhyming when I read these numbers. 220, something so plenty. God, I'm not. I'm just not a poet, chat. Not. What up, Classic Shay? What up, Mike? What up, B and Fox? We're ripping $5,000 here worth of Bitcoin trading cards. 4 boxes of them. Half a case. If you guys see what I see, you guys might want to pay attention. Not a post. We got our golds. 2 golds here. We got our silvers. Shamari and the IMF. All right, chat. Who's it going to be? You guys are living on edge here. We've got Big Johnny, AG, and Hodl playing the game for the legendary. What are we going to be at? Is that going to be Hope? Is that going to be Hope? That's going to be Hope. Lovely. We got Hope on the legendary. All you tuning in, these are Series 3 of Bitcoin trading cards. I'm KB. This is number 13 out of 100. Oh, we're going to have to buy that back. That's Hope. AG, going over to you, bro. Great hit. 13's our number. So we're going to have to fight over that one. But that is lovely. We'll get you paid. Paid. Very nice, bro. Great hit. I love pulling a 13. Talk about making my day. That's what we're talking about, chat. I'm going to need another stand here in a second. Well, we'll put it over Nelson. Next to Nelson. There we go. All right. Not yet through half this box. We got another box left. We got our 3 base. Courage on our Rookie of the Year. Sovereignty. Rookie of the Year on the orange. Resources on the gold. Scammers on the silver. We've got CIC on the silver. Our 2 purples here. Preston Pish. Nah, again. Again. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Y'all know who it is? I don't know if you saw it. But I'm going to just make sure I know who it is. I know. Bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. CB. Lightning Dragon. Number 11 out of 50. Love it, bro. Gorgeous. Very nice. Way to pick your boxes, chat. Way to pick the boxes. Gorgeous, CB. Let's go. Double pow hitter. You had 4 boxes. They're 1 in every 3. And you got 2 of them. Should I get that on a stand? I probably need it on another stand. Chat, 2 seconds. I'm going to leave the packs there while you enjoy that. We got stands right here. I don't. There we go. Bang. Very nice. The 1-1 is in box 7. It's coming, chat. It's definitely coming. Those are dope. Those are super sick. Wow. Love it. Great work, CB. Put it in the work. You're putting in the work. Where did my scissors go? What up, LFAC? What up, Duels? What up, Yachts? We are ripping some Bitcoin Trading Card Series 3. Going hard at this. We just pulled a POW, the second POW. We're going for half a case of this product. Shipped once a year, only 875 boxes, 21,000 packs. The most transparent card project in the hobby, and just on another level with Series 3. Only 3 years CBDC. 3 years in the making. Well, let's say Series 1 was 4 years in the making. What up, Meow? Meow Whisker. 490 out of 1,000. The blues stick to the side. All these corners are gonna irk me. Public versus private key on here. We got education. Shamory. We've got our gold. What up, Randall? That is a boom. See, these have been flipped upside down. That's new to me, for sure. Don't see that very often. We got the Sailor. Gorgeous on the Sailor. We got purples. Purple on the Sailor. Very nice. And a private versus public key. That's going to be, what, 292 out of 500. You guys know I'm a huge fan of that card. To anybody joining, that was a great pack. To anybody joining, that was a great pack. I mean, chase card, just beautiful. It's out of 500. It's not too scarce, but you got a couple Sailors in there. That you can never argue with. We'll throw that to the side. What up, Fistful? What up, TCP polls? TC polls. Yeah, I bet you poll. That sounds, whether you're pulling cards or you're pulling, oh, that is so pretty. This is the out of 210 orange parallel. That's one of my favorites. And you got the gold Sailor on the back of that. Wow. This box is hot. This box is hot, chat. And I don't normally go crazy like that, but this box is definitely hot. That means we're looking for some more. some more s'mores. Economic hitmen down to the side. All right. We've got these base. Be your own bank. We got Foundation Wallet. Wow. Just gorgeous. Satoshi Nakamoto on the gold. We got our 2 silvers here. Seed Signer. We got our purples. Freedom of Speech and James Lavish. And resources. This is looking like it's going to be a blue, and it is. The Papier Mark. We're getting towards the end of our blues in box number 3. All right, we got 18 in here. I'll throw another Givey up. Get you guys going on the Givey right after this pack. Beautiful on the Freedom. Very nice. Very nice. We got the gold, John Adams. We got silvers over here, the education card. 2 purples. This is going to be another one. It's going to be another one. All right, we're wrapping those up. Wrap them up with a nice penny sleeve. You guys want to know the numbers? That's going to be 490 and 491. Classic. Classic, if you know us, that's classic. Let me just get some more penny sleeves out here. These are going to be the top. They always switch it up. There we go. That's right. All right. We're back in action, chat. Look at what that pack got a little. Hopefully it's all good. You never know what's in the back there. What up, Rated? How we doing? Happy Friday. We got WEF. We got the simplest Bitcoin book. We got economics, the halving, Shamory and Start 9. It's going to be a, ooh, pretty MJ Sosa. Oh, it was in that pack, so it's not perfect, but it's still pretty. Still very pretty. I'm going to have to fill him in after this break. Very nice. This box is on a heater. Big fan. All right, let me do that Givey here. I'll get you guys going. This is for that second S2 sticker pack. We've got another one. For y'all that don't know, get in that Givey. You got 18 people in the chat. 2 piles next to each other do look sick. I'll leave that there so you guys know what's up. Booyah, we got 9. We got the Brandon on the orange. Got gold there. 2 silvers. We got a purple. It's going to be a villains. The WEF on the villains. Those 2 together just do look sublime. They really are. Really are gorgeous together. Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta be sticking with this setup. I'll get my face in it another time, but definitely we love the shiny. And in the future, I think I'm just gonna put shiny there to start, and we'll replace what gets hit. But I love looking at those cards. I'm sure you guys clearly do too. We got the halving. That's gonna be green. That's gonna be our Brandon. Our favorite hockey player. Unless you watch hockey, then there might be other hockey players you like. But if you don't watch hockey, I mean, I watch enough hockey, but if you don't watch hockey and your Bitcoiner Brandon's your favorite, we got Bob Marley, but not on the Freedom Fighter AG. Sorry, not on the chase, just on the base. So all about that base. All right, we got 2 purples. What's gonna be? It's gonna be red. It's a question of what? Does Brandon? No, dude. I think once you get above the age of, like, I don't know. No, I think he actually does in rec leagues. I think he does. We got proof of work, 292 out of 500. I'd be surprised if he doesn't, to be honest, though, because I think he says he goes to the rink with either his kids or what. But either way, I can't skate, so I'm impressed. Lavish is a hockey. I could actually see that. James Lavish is a dog. Preston Pish. People say he's a dog too. We got 2 purples here on the Zuby and the Nelson. It's going to be back here. It's going to be a warrior, and it's going to be the Pish. Once you call out a dog, he wants his rightful Rifle Taste. We've got 4 packs? 4 packs remaining after this, I believe. So this is 5 packs remaining. We got 3 on the Lightning Network. Our start 9. We got 2 silvers here. We've got our 2 purples. And it's going to be our last blue. It better be our last blue. I always love saying that artist card is still coming. Yep. At a 96. Oh, well, it could be the one, chat. It could be the box. Huddle. We got 2 in the other one. It could be a 1-of-1 artist card. Nah, but it could also just be. It could be a banger. Oh, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I don't think anybody bought box 3 and 4. I don't think we sold those right. So, all good there. But very pretty. We got a Villains, the IMF. Off the card and sleeve and top load. Take a sec to do that. I love these orange parallels. Big fan. Where do we sell them? So a lot of it's peer-to-peer, a lot eBay, CUMC. This is box number 3 AG. We got that last box sitting right in front of us. This is going to be, I know you guys would say clean it up, but I like showing them all off still. eBay, CUMC, a site called Scarce.city. I'll be getting a marketplace going soon on coil breaks, dedicated just to Bitcoin trading cards. So a few different places, definitely peer-to-peer in the Telegram group. If you're not in the Telegram group, let us know. That's going to be a musician. We got Roger 9000. If you're not in the Telegram group, chat will get you in there. But yeah, the marketplace is going to be fire. You guys may not be ready. It's gonna be a second in the making. We're gonna go through MVPs, but by year end, chat, I'm really excited for what we're gonna be able to accomplish. And always long-term outlook. For me, we're here till the end of days. Comic with the S2 sticker pack. W Skater, thank you. Appreciate you doing that. Comic pulling off that giveaway. All right, you asked. Bang bang. Let's check. It's doubled up. And I said AG spent it and he got it. Bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. It's not Bob, brother. It's better than Bob. I know you want Bob, but this will do. This is going to have to do. We got Nardo. Nardo on the artist card. And that means taking half a second. And me grabbing these top loaders. We aren't top loaders. Classic art. We're going to open up some card savers. Beautiful. Congrats, AG. Blazing Thorn, how we doing? It is the same rarity, just a little more in demand. These artist cards go hard. AG cleaning up box number 3. Beautiful. I mean, CB with the POW, bro. CB with the POW. Don't underestimate the power of the POW. What the number? Oh, facts. Very good point. I'm just moving on. We got 143 out of 210. I appreciate Sunnyside and Justin. 143 out of 210. You guys are keeping me honest. There we go. We've got our 3 base. This is last pack mojo, chat, till we got our last box. It'd be awfully insane for something insane to happen right about now. Is this going to be a sailor? That's what we're looking for. Bang, Miss Bitcoin. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Again, the card. Focus on the card, chat. Keep it together. All right. Get these organized. Reminder, these are the ones that people did not buy into. That's why they're not top loaded, because we're going for speed a little bit. Even just the half a second. I can always organize it later. Comic with the sticker. W. We've got these we'll just set aside as well. On to box number 4, chat. Absolutely. Absolutely, you may. We've got number 11 and number 11. Lightning Network and Satoshi Nakamoto. Both number 11. Chat, I'm going to have to mess up my setup here because we're on to the 4th box. Have to do one of these. Very nice. Chat, as soon as I get, not too bad not 10, I know. Oh, AG would have missed. Oh, one off from the goodie. We'll put that there. We'll put a sailor here. We'll put a legendary right there. We'll throw the halving over here. We won't make it too crowded. Put that behind there. Let's go Apex, actually. We'll leave it just like that. All right, chat. I'll set these here so that if anybody wants to see them at any point. Chat, let me get cleaned up. Get this box number 3 base out of the way. And then we're on to the last. Still hunting whales, but 2 pals are pretty freaking solid, chat. If I do say so myself. I'm very happy with that. I think you guys should be as well. I think you guys are happy with that as well. Rightfully so. Beautiful. All right. Box number 4, chat. We're getting going. Best of luck. As always, we're out here ripping Bitcoin trading cards on a Friday. We got 18 people on the stream. Appreciate everybody hopping in. If you got any friends for this last box, get them in here. After this, we're going to hit a raid. We'll join one of their streams. I know AG is going to let me know just to, I'll tell you what, AG, bro, raiding has been the best thing for at least community growth. I'll tell you for my personal whatnot growth. It's unbelievable. You're picking good streams. All right. See, what is that about? I don't like that one bit, but hopefully we're all safe. Last pack, last box magic. Yes, sir, DJ. Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to get cutting and we'll get ripping. I know. I mean, it is. It's like we don't want to get ahead of ourselves because this is like we're really loving the moment. But when we talk about product design and innovation, when we talk about just the opportunity to refine the sets and the people that are, you know, right? The people, right? There's warriors and there's musicians and there's art. And it's like, I think, and I won't speak for everybody because I want to ask, that's the 1 of 1 pack? Yeah. Oh, the 1 of 1 pack. That's the 1 of 1 pack. Yeah. Oh my God, bro. That's going to be like the 21 Club box, Crane. At least somebody gets to enjoy it. There's no salt there. As long as people who receive the cards enjoy the cards, that's what I'm about. You're feeling it? Well, I hope it's not that pack, chat. All right. Let's hope it's not that one literally. But if it is that one, see, that always trips me out. The way the packs get folded and the scissors, it makes it feel like you're cutting the cards, even though you're like nowhere near it. Gliding along that ridge. Open it first. I'll open it first. I'll do it right now. We'll set everything aside. We'll do this. All right. Whoever's card this is, wish you the best of luck. We're going to cut that corner, make it. All right, cards look clean enough. We got 3 base. We got our Tuttle Twins, our Gold Currency, our IMF, and the Nico and Opti. We got 2 purples on the Scammers and the Kenny. It's just going to be a beautiful be your own bank. It's just a beautiful be your own bank. Little bottom right damage, but that's all right. All right, let me finish cutting these off. We got 23 packs to go. Crane, I appreciate you. Always supporting community growth. It was great to be able to get on Whatnot and be able to get in front of new people, get these cards in front of new collectors, new eyeballs. Crane, I'm thinking we should get strategic on this. You and I'm happy to think on it of maybe there's 25 bucks that can go elsewhere, but either way, I'll be definitely doing some ads here for coil breaks and for the cards. If you guys have ideas, I'm going to definitely share the ads that I make. I'll have fun with that as well. A little AI video creation, and but at least on Whatnot, I'll say it. I appreciate you getting these cards in front of more eyeballs. There's something special. I love the project. I love the artwork dearly. I love y'all. Let's go rip. Let's go get something fat. Big Johnny, welcome. Are you just hopping in? I think so. Maybe. Hop in, hop out. I was gonna say, I know you got something in here that you got your eyeballs on. I gotta scroll down. We got economics. Second is gonna be a Nico and Opti. Interesting the way the reflection lies. Let me clear this table as well. Nico and Opti, the number is going to be 341 out of 500. Yeah, you did hit something. Well, let me see. I'll tell you right now. Big Johnny B is on the John Adams. You did hit. There you go. We take that all day. John Adams and the Freedom. All right, perfect. You already know what's up. You've been around. What up, Ricky? Welcome to Bitcoin Trading Cards and Coil Breaks. We got Scammers. We got Satoshi Nakamoto. Gorgeous, gorgeous gold. We got the Tuttle Twins, the 2 silvers out of 669. Sometimes I flip myself with that. Damus. It's amazing how the numbers work out. MIC, this is going to be a villain. A Who. Nothing too crazy on the Who. That's going to be 221, though, out of 500. We take. All right, James Lavish. Inflation. And Toonster. You got James Lavish on the orange out of 210. Jeff Booth out of 421. Tyranny out of 700. This is going to be a blue, sideways blue. That's going to be your Canadian dollar. How we doing, Semper Fi guy? No, you got to AG. Send it, bro. Absolutely. For anybody that's getting in, this is Bitcoin Trading Cards. I'm Cole Breaks. I've been running this for a few years. Not Bitcoin Trading Cards, but let me do a quick givey. I'll just run it for a card. I want to get a card into your guys' hands. I know people would say keep ripping, but let's get you guys a card. Got it. Perfect. All right. It's going to be up as soon as I stop clicking the wrong shit. Perfect. All right. All you guys. Chat. So we got 3 base here. This is, and I just skipped over Bitcoin mining, but hit the gold. This is my favorite. I've been in the hobby a long, long time, 20 years. Not that long, but long enough. And by far my favorite project. It's right now just a collectible trading card. There's no game behind it, but there's certainly character development. There's a lot of community. There's a lot of secondary market excitement. And this Series 3, only 21,000 packs released starting in February of 2025. It sits on the 2024 set list, though. There's a beautiful Michael Saylor. And we're chasing one of ones. We're chasing 21 clubs. What's going to be behind this closed door? That's going to be a Bitcoin mining. What up, Nomadic One? Mark. We got Stacker Spotlight. Welcome, welcome. Bitcoin mining. We got 293 out of 500. As I said, so some of these spots we're opening up a half a case. What up, Havo? Oh my God, we got a ton of people hopping in. Welcome. We got Michael Saylor, just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Jeff Booth. We're going after some whales here, and the whales being a 1 in 41 box, 1 of 1. We've ripped 30 boxes so far. There's only 875. There's a Zuby on the Freedom Fighters. If you're not familiar with the project, ask away. The pack breakdown for sure, guys. So best part about, and I'll put that at top loader, about this project, not the best part, one of the best, is on the back you got the hit list, but I'll show you inside. Oh, well, I just teased that. Makes for the fun. But we got 3 base. So these base are out of 1,000. Say it on the back, limited edition out of 1,000. And then you've got that orange parallel out of 210. Only comes once in a blue moon. Really, it's like every other pack. But you got free market capitalism on the gold. These out of 421. You're going to typically get 2 silvers. You're going to get the MIC here and the Noster. There's 63 cards in the set. And you got your Bitcoin and your Who. That's going to be part of the villains category. The CIC. Every pack has a numbered card. That's going to be 221 out of 500. We love our 21s in Bitcoin. This set is called Warriors versus Villains, chat. So also I got a free givey. Definitely there's five people in the entry you're going after. We could say an S2 blue, or I could throw another card out there. But definitely hop in the giveaway, chat. These are the ones that just penny sleeved cards that are not owned by people in the break. But this is $5,000 worth of product that we're ripping today. Did it in about 2 hours. A little over. I was too high on my horse of how quick that was going to take. We'll add the Zuby up there. All right. What up, Trey Robert? What up, Skeletor? Staying out for the noobs. All right. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, you can hop in there, Skate. Although, there we go on the inflation. This is talking about the character development around themes related to economics and policy. The Givey is an S2 blue rare. Did I not put the title on that? We got Ponzi. This is going to be out of 1,000 from Series 2. This was called the FUD Buster series. So this is busting fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Chat, look at that artwork. Big Pharma. I don't know if you guys are based, but if you are, we got Big Pharma on the villain, on the gold. We got our 2 silvers. There's Satoshi. Gorgeous Satoshi artwork. That's out of 669. The purple Noster on the purple. And we're going to get a Lightning Network, ultra rare. 293 out of 500. If this is your first time being introduced to Bitcoin trading cards, let me promise you, it's worth sticking around. It's a great community. You're going to learn something. And these cards are going to put whatever experience you've got super based, so based. Whatever experience you've got in collectibles, these are going to maybe refine your taste, I would say. And I say that in the way of how they're designed, the proof of work that goes behind them, the personality behind the founder and the way that they touch the community. This is just going to be gorgeous. So purple on purple, you can see that dev. You got the D++, so that's your Bitcoin dev card out of 256. D++, number 13. Love it. 13's our number, chat. We're not kidding. We're not kidding. All right, good luck. Chris, CB. CB was not good in there. Absolutely. D++ on that. We'll put that in a card saver for us. Where's everybody coming from? David, chat, welcome. We just hit D++. We'll move that out of the way of the Bitcoin Apex. But we got like what? 16 packs left out of 4 boxes worth of rips. We've been ripping for about 2.5 hours. I appreciate everybody that got in here and is sticking around. 18 people on the stream on a Friday afternoon. We got Ella Huff. Ella Huff, our Rookie of the Year favorite. Bitcoin Student Network co-founder. She's the GOAT. Student at Cornell, leading the Bitcoin charge. We got athletes. Brandon Gentili. I always say Brandon Gentili and Brendan Brandon Gentile. It's like saying Aladdin and spelling it both Aladdin with an A. Oh, that's that halving. Let's appreciate that. That's just one of my favorite cards right there. It is coming, chat. Right, we've hit just the really out of the 210 out of this box. So we got something on the way. It's not going to be this one because it's just an athlete. Not just an athlete, but we got the out of 420 Kenny Florian. When we're talking about chasing big fish, chat, we're looking at those POWs, those out of 50 POWs. This is going to be number 218 out of 420. Put it into context. Absolutely. Let's get the chat hype. Put into context for you guys. Those are about $500 cards on eBay. You can look up the previous public sales. We got an orange proof of work, gold, 2 silvers, our purple inflation, and the Satoshi Nakamoto back-to-back. This is going to be our blue. For y'all, again, that are new, the collation of these cards, of these packs, is so spot on to an extent that you can predict, to an extent, the remaining cards in the box, right? So if there haven't been any blues hit, you're expecting 4.57 per box. So you can expect those to come in remaining packs. So really, it's not a bummer when you see them. It's a exciting factor that something else is on the way. Teasing you guys there. We got a villain, Big Pharma right here as well. Oh, we do have one of our artists. What up, Idonerson? Welcome. Happy Friday afternoon, evening, Saturday morning, wherever you're coming from. That's Big Pharma. 221 out of 500. We'll keep taking those 221s. All right, guys. We got to hit something fat. For those that are in the break, for those that are coming, we're 4 boxes in, 24 packs in a box, 96 total packs we're going through today. But this box is saving something special for us. Well, here's one of them. There's your Don't Tread on Bitcoin. We got 2 of them now. Don't Tread on Bitcoin, heading over to AG. Great buy there, AG. That's 144 out of 210. Don't Tread on Bitcoin. I love that. That's a gorgeous card. Absolutely, you're welcome. You are welcome, sir. Very nice. I love that green. That green just, oof. It's healing. The way it shines. We'll put it over Zuby. No, nothing to Zuby, but there you go. Now you can see it just a little bit. I'll get this out of the way. Oh, who won that Ponzi? Yeah, that was over to CB on the Ponzi. We got Courage, Sovereignty, our orange. All right, chat. We're still looking. We're still hunting. There's going to be something under 210 in here. That's gonna be a tease. I teased that. That's Chris. We're going over to Comic. Oop. Comic, I got you. Dropping cards this show. Not too many of them, but I got you with another one. Fortunately, I'm stacking Chris's for when I meet her at the show. I'll still put that in the sleeve. Of course, I'll put that in the sleeve. There should be a parody of all the times KB has done amateur hour. We enjoy being youthful in our spirit. Where's that? Nice. All right, that works. We got the Keys in the Mist Bitcoin. We got our silvers here, and our purple's a Toonster on the purple. I love that. I'm all about the sneak peeks. I'm all about this. This is going to be a get base. It's Jeff Booth. All right, we're going to take a toll how many packs we got left. This is going to be Jeff Booth, 341 out of 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 left. 7 left, chat. What's hiding? What's in there? We got 3. We got 2. Oh, something was hiding. Y'all know what it is. I don't need to tell y'all. There's that leap of faith. Gorgeous. Not a third pal, but we'll take it. Definitely take it, chat. Very nice. That's going over to DJ. Congrats, DJ. Let's go. I know you were hunting that hard, man. You were hunting that hard. Congratulations. That's a beautiful card. That's a beautiful card. Very nice, man. Very nice. 41 out of 121. Absolutely, DJ. I'm happy they're hitting. I'm very happy they're hitting for you tonight. You know, that's what the AG says. The pay to play. You gotta play to win. You've been playing. I'm glad you're winning. Gorgeous. We'll put that right over. Don't tread on Bitcoin. Nice. Between the 1 of 1, let's see. We'll take half a second. This is the guidebook. Anybody that's curious. I forgot I had it this whole time. Goes to show what I've been up to. I think it's going to be the foil. It's that refractor foil there. So the same as the villain. You couldn't tell that much. I actually have it with me, but it's just a different foil on top of it. So what up, daily card sales and Taz fan? Welcome to Bitcoin Trading Cards. I'm Cole Breaks. We're running through our last box. We're hunting even bigger fish than that. That's a great pull. And it's going to cool off just a sec until we get into the next pack. All right. Oh, what is that number? Y'all, I'm cooking so fast. I'm forgetting the number. 491 out of 1,000. We've gotten a lot of that collated. I remember I still live in that experience of when one of the community members, as soon as they were like one of the first to get their box, and they were like, "Oh my god, the collation," and I was so stressed for a second. Fortunately, it's not so bad. We got the villains. We got scammers out here. Watch out for scammers, chat. Watch out for that snake oil. That's going to be number 221 again. Can't go wrong with 221. We got 4 packs left, chat. What up, Evelyn? What up, Riv, Orlando, and Master Phil? Welcome to KB and Bitcoin Trading Cards. We're ripping Series 3 OPP. You got parallels throughout and the chase cards in the back. These are parallels that are out of 700, the purple ones. This is going to be a Warrior card and a James Lavish. What we're hunting are some of these up there. We're hunting POWs. We're hunting the Epics and the Legendaries. 341 out of 500 on the James Lavish. But we got 3 packs left, chat. Miguel, welcome. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's enjoying their evening. As I say, I keep saying evening, but wherever you're coming from, whatever time it is. Y'all are about to walk away, hopefully rejuvenated from a lot of pack rips. Oh, chat, here we go. All right, who's it going to be? What do y'all think? Let's get some guesses. Give me some guesses in the chat. Oh, we know that. We know that. Where are we at? That's a good guess. Huh? Yep. Y'all are right. Freedom of speech. One of my favorites. Gorgeous. I love that card. Buy Bitcoin, baby. That tease you too much, HODL. That's going over to HODL. Congrats, bro. For the save. Number 12 out of 100. Congrats. Let's go. I'm such a big fan of that card. Very nice pull. Very, very nice pull. Look at that. All right. Well, that might have been it. Might have been the heater with 2 packs remaining. We've pulled an out of 100 and out of 121. We pulled 2 out of 210s. We might be able to hope for some more. We got Play Shamari in the start 9. Is this another 210? It's going to be a freedom or an ultra rare. It's going to be a private versus public key. I love that card. Rarity isn't everything, chat, as we know about the Sailor, but definitely even on the artwork. 293 out of 500. Private versus public key. Chat, I appreciate y'all. It's been a pleasure. It always is. We got Market Mash coming on Monday. We got streams next week, keeping it up. I still got 5 boxes left of mine that I got to run through. Hunting one of ones. I will not give up. I will not give up the fight. To everybody, we're going to end on something that's casual. It's just a reminder of what inflation can do to an economy, to a society. This was a sad story. 492 out of 1,000. What book did I just read that was, you can tell it stuck with me. Hyperinflation can take virtually your entire life savings without the government having to bother raising the official tax rate at all. We're leaving on that note, Chad. It's Friday. Go spend your money while you have it and before the government sends it. Spend it on Bitcoin trading cards. Why not? We're having a great time. I appreciate all you guys. That's 492 out of 1,000. This is box number 4. We have wrapped up half a case. Our biggest hits, you're looking at them. But I will recap. All right. It's really the pals and the legendaries and the epics. Some great work. Love it. Fake pen. I mean, maybe DJ. Definitely could. Big Johnny, appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. We're going to run through these pals, both number 11 on Satoshi. We got the legendary, absolutely gorgeous freedom of speech. We got our leap of faith out of 121. We've got our don't tread on Bitcoin and artist card out of 210. We've got our hope out of 100, out of 112. Really hard to find the Bitcoin card. And we're ending with another artist. There might be some behind me that I'd slid away, but that is going to be the hits, chat. I appreciate everybody. Who are we rating? Somebody give me a name. We'll send the raid. Don't run yet. I know everybody loves when they get raided, and it's one of the most fun things for me. I appreciate you, Dub. I appreciate you, Hodl, DJ, Big Johnny, World of Rusty, AG. Everybody that's gotten in here, CB. You guys have been great. Everybody that came in the middle, been great. Otherwise, Skater, absolutely. Walt, all right, we're sending it. Hold on. Sending Walt. All right, peace, chat. Have a great weekend.